Yeah, that should be better. I'm gonna split my screen like this so I can see what I'm going. Everything should be alright now. Yeah, it's a pattern. Mm, okay, cool. It's like a minute left to 9:30. London session, shit, I can't lie, it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. Long time since the last stream, but uh, we're back though. We're back. Uh, I'll just chill for a minute. I'm gonna just see what's going on the higher time frame. But oops, my TV is so close. That should be alright. Yeah, that's a good distance. Um, alright, cool. So this was around yesterday, New York. We failed to close above this high. So price is currently at the top of the range. You're not looking for any longs. So you don't want to be buying long term anyway. Up here, you want to at least, I mean, shit, this low is weak. Okay, cool. So check this. We got the S&D responsible. So this zone here was responsible for breaking the zone responsible for breaking structure down here. So I'll knock this out so you guys can see it properly. Right. So if there's anywhere you want to be buying, I personally, New York will probably just rip through this low. We can probably see a bounce within this zone here. We have the origin of the move here. I'm gonna mark this out. We'll probably see a bounce at 214. Um, Let me see what this low is saying. We got that low there. We got that high there. Hmm. Anyway, I'll see how price reacts to both of these zones. we take this low, I'm more interested in that zone here. Also on a higher time frame, if you look into the present moment for a bit, you can currently see that during this range in Asia, I think we just broke. Okay, cool. Break. We already mitigated itself. Break. Mitigated itself. Let's see if this is a potential target. And we'll look further into the present moment. Currently, this is where we're coming from. This is where we've been. This is where we are now. Oh, I meant to remove the arrows. So I'll keep that in mind. We're currently going up. And it's basic market structure, yo. For real. Like, look, check it. There's a high, a low, high, low, high, low, high, low. This low became validated as soon as we got a body closure above that candle there. See that? Body closure above. That's the candle that put it in right up. That candle there at 9:16. So, however, in the present moment, that low is currently weak. In the present moment, however, structure is still maintaining. We've got equal lows here that usually take out both highs. That narrative has already been completed. So we're currently seeing the pullback into this zone down here. Probably going to tap into what? 308? I'll say, yeah, we'll probably see this low get taken out. Whenever I talked about this in my last live stream as well. Whenever we trade near a high time frame, high or low usually get a pullback away from it first before actually violating it. So if price does intend to go higher, then it'll do that. And I'm probably gonna drop down. I'm gonna refine this area to the origin of the move. This is just the 50% of this higher time frame swing here. So I'm just gonna refine this to the origin of the move. This is the zone that actually was responsible for this whole up move here. Price came down and mitigated 50% of it. Nice, right? I'm gonna do the same for this area because I'm about to go down the time frame. So if I were to entertain anything, it would be below here. I think it's about it though. We can remove that. That's already happened. That's already happened. So let's see. Yeah, I'm looking for this to be taken out. Tap into this zone here. And then move back inside this range. Right there. Oh shit, that happened faster than expected. Let's go down the time frame. Oh shit. Alright, cool. So this is where we are on the 12-second time frame. Now, it's the same shit, but you will see it more structured. So we tapped into this origin down here. We didn't reach the 50%, but we were close. And we moved back inside the range. I'm still anticipating more downside, but it's cool. I'd have to be right, you know. On a lower time frame, I can see that that's a stretch. the origin of this move down, we came back down. So we've been mitigating this area multiple times. So I'll show you the area we've been actually mitigating multiple times. These areas are usually weak. Oh, we already took it out. Ooh. My dog, what you telling me, bro? Yeah, man. Gee, man came on this live stream for you. I'll be real, bro. Like, I told you I wasn't really on the YouTube live streams in it, but I thought, you know what? I may as well in it for the culture. But yeah, this, I'm looking for this. So what's this? This is a 398. I'm looking for that price to go above this area. And what usually happens, especially with areas like this, is that price liquidates all those buy positions up there, yo, and then comes back down into the range. What range? So if price were to come up above this high, we would create a range right there. So between this high here and that low there. So that's anticipation, but we're gonna, we follow price and see what it's doing currently in the moment. And so would that be considered a high? So would that be considered a high low? Uh, you're welcome, bro. But what exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about this high here? Or this one here? This, okay, cool. I'm gonna say this first. This right here is a failure to go below the previous low, right? So this high is basically irresponsible, yo. So basically, it didn't achieve nothing. This low did. This low put in a new high. This low failed to put in a new low, making it weak. So when you start to understand how price moves, you will get into a concept called narrative, right? So when you have a weak high, usually price takes it out, right? Because it didn't really do anything. It doesn't really have no standing in the market. Like it didn't really create no structure, right? So this is an example of structure being, if it doesn't, structure being, what's that word? Like destroyed, I guess. But I've got many things here. I'll keep this. And this is another example of what I just told you. I'll show you. Actually, yeah, what I showed you here on the 1 minute time frame. I'm on a 12-second now. So you see how on the 1 minute time frame I told you how we trade near a high time frame, high or low, we get a pullback. Well, look, check it. This is the same shit. This is the high time frame high. We trade near it. We even tapped into the origin of the move right there. And what do? We pull back, right? Now, this is when in these type of conditions here, right? As you can see, price has failed to make a low. Price has failed to make a new high. This is how you know you're in a range. Now, when you're in a range environment, you don't want to be engaging in price, or at the very least, I don't. I do not engage in price in these areas. What I do, right, if I'm going to be like, okay, cool, before I even consider engaging in the market, before I even consider putting my money, right, exercising risk, I need to see a breakout in either direction, right? So either price breaks out to the top and moves back inside the previous range, or it breaks out to the bottom and moves back inside the previous range. Now, I don't know which side it's going to go on, but I'm prepared for both situations. That's what you need. That's the type of plan you need to set. You can't be fixed on one thing because price can either do two things. It goes high or low. You can't be fixed on an idea, oh yeah, price is definitely going to go high. Yeah, you see structure, it's just been going up and up and up and up and up, right? But gee, you're not a fortune teller, bro. Like, You just follow price. You let price lead you. You let price lead your decision making. You don't front run price. You get it? That you don't know better than the market. This is a we got $1 billion flushing inside this shit every single second. Okay, that's probably an exaggeration, but every single day, yes, every single day, $1 billion is just being flushed in and out, bro. Like, chill. You think my measly $10, $100, $200 gonna do some shit? Hell no. But anyway, if I want to clean this up, so this is what I usually mark out as manipulation. So this area of price came in, out, in, out, in, out, basically weakening this area. Basically, only you know what, bro? You got the idea, but not that's not the full idea because if you go on to say only engage in price when we see a breakout, that's not in the idea of a range. That's just one thing you want to see, right? But you don't want to engage in price because you see a breakout. That's not what you want to do. That's just what I just told you about. I want to see a breakout first is that's just basically one thing you want to see. But there's plenty of things that plenty of other conditions that you want to see happen first before you even consider entering the market. So yeah. Um, so we got this area. I'm gonna remove this. This is just an example of what I was showing. I'm gonna remove this box. I'm gonna remove this box. I'm gonna step back to the 1 minute time frame because when you're so zoomed into the lower time frames as I am right now, like it's very easy to forget where you are. And I can't lie, that's the most important thing. The most important thing. You need to know where you are in it. But price is currently here. I'm looking for that. I'm still looking for, I said this in the beginning, that for price to tap into this zone here and that we already tapped into this zone. There's a little zone up here, I can't lie. We could see a rejection here. Right there. Uh, but yeah, alright, cool. I'm gonna step back since price is just ranging right now. There's really not, bro. I don't analyze when price is ranging. There's no point. There's no point. Like you said, Daniel, bro. Like just wait. Basically, I'll change your word to engage just to wait. Wait for price to break out, and then you can move forward in your decision making. But yeah, this is the 1 minute time frame. I'm gonna stretch. Ooh, shit. Hold on. Yeah, this area's unmitigated. We can see a bounce here too. Uh, Even this area we could see a bounce here, but I think this low, putting that high, we can see a yeah. Okay, cool. I'll watch out. I'll watch out for this area too. Let me lock that in place. All right, cool. So yeah, man. If you got any questions, ask me it now because price is literally ranging. It's London session two, so the volatility is not. It's not all that in it. It's not in really. It's not fast or nothing. So I'll see you all going for the 1 second though. Now this, the 1 second is perfect for learning how price moves. Perfect. Especially during New York session. Gee, oh boy. New York session, 1 second. You're gonna learn price in such an accelerated fashion, G. Accelerated fashion. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, ain't shit going on right now, so. But that was literally like my first. That's like my first analysis for the morning. I can't lie. Uh, so once again, we failed to close below this low that was responsible for putting in this high. I'll mark it out so it's easier for you to see. This high there. And I pay attention to body closures. So if you don't know what a body closure is, you can see these are candlesticks. So let's say the bold lines are the bodies and the thin lines are the wicks. As you can see here, these wicks below. So the wicks basically show you where price has been, but the bodies show you the decision that's been made within this candle. So in this 12-second candle, within 12 seconds, you can clearly see the highest point in this candle here was up here. The lowest point was here, but we closed within this low. Seems like we're back up. I'm gonna stretch this out. Right there. Uh, yeah, man's just waiting because see what I go on. Look, check this as well. Oh, this is on a high time frame. So as this is another form of range that I'm gonna show you. So there's a people call it a wedge, people call it a pennant, people call it whatever. People have many things in uh repeat that. What do you want me to repeat, bro? What was I saying briefly before I move on to this? What I was just talking about here. I'll make this a different color. Where's that purple color? Because I forgot about that. So much shit going on at once. Yeah, tell me what you wanted me to repeat, and then I'll explain this other form of range. Candles. Okay, cool. The candles. Okay, cool. So forget about all that going on right now, yeah. So this is the 1 minute chart. Let's just briefly talk about this here. Everything within this box. Not everything, but just to show you what I wanted. So this candle opened here. Now it now the information that price is showing you, what this data is showing you right here within 1 minute, this happened at 6:31, is that price opened here. The highest point within this candle here was up here, but price went down and closed here, right? So the wicks show you where prices travel to, but the bodies of the wicks, the let's just call it like the bolder line shows you the decisions actually made, the open and the close. The wicks show you the high and the low, the highest point, the lowest point. So if you move on to the next candle here, you can see that price closed right there. Oh shit. And opened right there, right? At the next minute. Now there's no wick at the bottom. Likewise, there's no wick here. That information is showing you that price didn't go any lower. But as you can see, there's a wick at the top right there, showing you the highest point price went to within that 1 minute was right there. But where price closed, the decision that was made was right here. Now, this, nah, that's just introducing another concept. So I'll do this one more time in it. So this candle right here opened here, right? The lowest point that the wick shows you was right there, but it closed down up here. So this is the open, this is the close, this is the low, and that's the high. So let me, is there a better way to present this? I think Ninja Trader has something like, oh, wait, there we go. Okay, cool. So if you look at the numbers here, you'll see OHLC, right? That basically means open, high, low, and close. So that is what a candle is. It shows you the data, the information of what happened in each time interval. That time interval, is that how you say it? Anyway, in each time interval on each chart that you're on. So right now I've got the 1 minute chart. Can you see it? Oh no, my face is in the way. Okay, cool. Look at this, yeah. This is gold, right? So I got gold, I got the 1 minute, I got a 12-second. This is NASDAQ. This is the 1 minute, 12-second, and the 1 second. You can see here that I've got different time intervals, right? So each candlestick will represent each time interval. Each candlestick represents the open, the high, the low, and the close for each bar, right? So each minute for each 12-second, or for each hour, or for each day, and so on and so on. Let me know if you understand before I move on. If you don't understand, just let me know what uh let me know what you're confused on, and I'll make sure you understand that before I move on. Let me see what price is doing right now. Damn. Okay, cool. I'm gonna chat about this now. Right here. What's this? What did I put here? Say no more. Okay, cool. So we ended up taking this high that I marked out in the beginning. So now what you will usually see is a pullback into the range. Now I said in the beginning that it would be this range, but we broke above a higher time frame high. So the range that I'm looking for price to move back into was this one right here. So this is where, from this point, I'm looking for price. Oh, this is, okay, cool. It's gonna look like a mess now, but don't worry. I'm gonna explain everything. I'm looking for price to tap into this zone here. Ultimately, I'm looking for it to be liquidated, but it doesn't have to be happen. It doesn't have to happen now. But we can see a rejection here. I'm not gonna talk about this since it's just past price action. We don't need to know about that right now. And it's more it's just, that's just way ahead, didn't it? So let me remove this. We don't need this no more. We don't need that no more. We ended up taking out this high, right? So this zone here, I was saying that we're finna liquidate it. We even came up above this high. We failed to close. So look at this. We failed to close above and then we rejected below from this zone here. Let me remove that. You see how we moved back inside the range? So Daniel, this is basically the mark. This is how just the market moves, bro. So basically, it's a thing like this: we break out, move back inside the range. We break out, move back inside the range. We break out, move back inside the range. The market is always in a range. Always in a range. Always in a range. Even this is just on the lower time frame, bro. I'm just zoomed in. But if I zoom out, this is still in a range. Price took out this high, but it failed to close above. So it's still within this area down here, a range. Even Asia was a range. Even this whole fucking, this shit is a range. It's a bit mad, I can't lie, but let me just move on and just focus on the present moment, innit? So we tapped into this area, like I said, usually the zones at the top of the range, when market structure is going up, they usually get liquidated. This is not an area where you want to be putting your money on. Trust me, I know. And you will know too when you start actually testing, what I'm actually saying in price, because this is the data that everyone can see. Everyone that has access to a, ooh, you see that rejection there? Ooh, shit. But yeah, you don't want to be putting your money in this area because more often than not, they get liquidated. Now, you mentioned earlier that only engage in price when we see a breakout. This is an example, well, not yet anyway, but if it does, cool. This is my anticipation from my experience over and 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 over again, that these zones at the top of the range, basically anything above this purple line, the zones at the top of the range, they usually get liquidated. So you see this arrow here? I said that price broke out. Well, it took out the high, it didn't break structure, but price took out the high. We retrace back inside the range, and then we shift away, right? And now we finally got that body closure above this high. Meaning now what? New order flow. So new order flow is basically saying, forget everything that man just analyzed. We're in new territory. So now there's basically, let's call it like a new market cycle now, right? On a higher time frame, this whole zone is responsible for breaking structure. Uh, I would go down, I would go up to the higher time frames, but I'll be real, bro. That is a long thing, bro. Can't lie. I can't. I don't even go up more than the 1 minute time frame because I don't need to, right? But everything I'm saying right now can be applied to all time frames. I know I've spoken to you briefly about this, like about price being fractal and everything, right? So yeah. Uh, okay, cool. So I'm still looking for this to be taken out. And on a higher, no. This is the S&G responsible. Now, usually, so within a range, right? And we're talking breakouts and such. there's usually one, only one, only one area of price within a range. So when it goes up above the range, it gets, when it goes up above the range, it normally gets liquidated. Now, it's, okay, cool. Let me do my best to explain this. So I'll remove this as well. So this is the zone I'm talking about here. So this is the last down movement. I'm going to go in a lower time frame so you can see it structurally. I know you will see it way better because I do. But you can see it on a candlestick as well. You can see it in all fashions, right? This is how I normally like to view the charts because I can see structure like very, very nicely. But between this arrow up here, so this is the high and this is the low, right? So the previous high and the low responsible for putting in a new high, that is your range. Well, your previous range. Let's call it this is your previous range. But this is a range between this high and this low. Now, the area responsible for breaking out of this range is this last down move. You can call it you see what I was talking about right there? You see how it gets liquidated? You see that? So this area was responsible for breaking structure. Now, what do I consider to be a valid break of structure? It's not a wick. It has to be a body closure. It has to be a body closure. Body closure. It needs to close above here. So this movement up and then back down like this. Now it's dumping. Woo! Imagine you're in a position right here, right now. Yeesh. Anyway, I feel sorry for you. Hold on. You could probably see a rejection here. Oh, look at that. Anyway, yeah, I'll obviously I'll teach you that later on. But this don't mean shit. It's a failure to close above. It don't mean shit until we get a body closure. Let me remove this. So the zone at the top of the range, the zone at the top of it, when market structure is bullish, usually get liquidated. That's to be more specific as for what you were saying. So when it goes up above the range, it normally gets liquidated. It's not every zone that breaks above a range that normally gets liquidated. No, it's the zone at the very, very top. You know what I'm saying? At the very top. Because, bro, it's basically the same idea as buying high. You don't want to buy high. It's the very idea of buying high. And to go back to what you were saying when it was about, you talked about only engage in price when you see a breakout. You don't want to be part of them, man. There, I can't lie. You don't want that's the result. That's the result, bro. That is the result, bro. Um, in the trading community, in the trading industry, they call them, man, breakout trade, isn't it? Now, breakout traders, their whole belief system when it comes to their whole trading, right, is that, oh, I see price break, I'm hopping in, basically. I see a break, I'm hopping in. Don't do that, bro. Just don't do that, G. But I'll go more in depth in that with you, like personally, in it. Like, obviously, this is just a public live stream, so I'm not. I know there's a lot of things. I know, like you're just, bro. You're basically just I have to go through the whole foundation reviewing it. So don't worry, like I'll do one-on-ones reviewing that. Don't worry about that. But yeah, now you saw me mark out this zone right here. So look, I told you that this was the range, right? This down movement here was responsible for this whole up move here. This is the origin. That's just the label. Call it whatever the fuck you want, but that's how I identify. That's how I identify this characteristic in price. Many people will call it many different things. Trust me, there's bare labels in the industry. They'll call the same shit different shit. You feel me? Don't pay attention to the name. It don't matter. Just know that this characteristic in price. Just know that characteristic in price. Now, these are the zones that I trade from. This is where I put my money down. You feel me? I put my money down in these type of areas. Because why? This is only one of the areas, by the way. But these are the moves that give you the most powerful move. Like, bro, you saw this shit? You saw this shit? You saw the... Like, this is what? 8-5 to 9-6. Bro, that's a whole 11 points. With one contract. You know what 11 points with one contract is, G? 11 points with one contract, bro. Hey, hold on, let me get my calculations right. If you're risking one contract, right? So 5 points is $100. So that's $200 in a matter of how many seconds? Wait, let me see. From here to there. Am I bugging? Hold on. Okay, cool. Never mind. Yeah, I was bugging. It's not seconds. It's not seconds. But still. In 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, my G. Now, of course, there's steps to actually exercise risk, you know. But that's more advanced. I won't even say that's advanced, but that's just later. There's prerequisites to what you need to actually know in it before you even consider starting. Like, before you even consider putting money on the line, bro. I'm teaching you how price moves first. You need to know how price moves first before you even put your money down on this shit. You feel me? Cause how can you trade something that you don't even know? You don't even know what. You don't even know what's going on, but you finna put your money down. Like what? Like shit, bro. Hey, Rohitash. Wagwan, my G. How you doing, G? Welcome to the stream, bro. I appreciate you being here. Do you set limit order on the origin? No, I don't. I wait for my entry confirmation. There's a particular set of conditions that I wait for first before so look, what I usually wait for, especially with these type of environments here. So this is a bit more advanced, but fuck it. This is what price is doing now, right? So don't expect to understand it straight away. Don't expect to even to just get it straight away. Because trust me, it took me some time as well. But let me first and foremost delete this. I'm gonna explain this to you guys. I'll leave this here just so you know what zone I'm talking about. Bro's from India. Well, go on, bro. Big up India, innit? Cool. Now, I'm gonna just do a little quick rundown of how I trade. So I like to see a low taken because underneath these lows not even just this low, underneath these lows here are, it would be sell stops, right? So basically everyone, because price is going up here, so there are people in buy positions up here, right? There are people who are winning, right? And the majority, yeah, say no more, say no more, say no more. So the majority of people would place their stop losses here. Now, the reason why I wait for a low to be taken is that because you will usually see a large pullback into the previous range when lows are taken. So I choose to be the counterparty. I want to buy, right? Now I need a seller to offer me to be, I need someone to offer me their position, bro. Now, true say, I can buy anywhere on the chart. Trust me, they'll fill me in. But I don't trade everything. I would much rather choose to enter in a position where I know there's a predictable, measurable movement going in my direction, just like what's going on here. I prefer that. So that's why I wait for a low to be taken, because it's a common characteristic where a low is taken, you see immediate, an immediate shift, right? So that's just one. Now, the second thing that I look for, which is the most important, yeah, is that I need to be in a zone. Price has to take a low first. Then secondly, price has to be in a zone. This is one of the zones that I choose here. Now, there's other zones, but I'm not going to overload you with information like that. Let me delete this. Thirdly, yeah? Now, there's a concept, obviously, what I learned from my mentor, Dave. He calls it toilet paper people. I really don't like using that phrase because, bro, like, the fuck? But let's just call them people that chase price. Chasers. You feel me? So it's a common thing. It's a common behavior that you see all the time happen in the market. That when people see a dump or a pump, but I'm specifically, damn, here I am stumbling on my words. But I'm specifically talking about this dump right here. When people see a dump, people that the first people to see, so you see this up movement right here, right? The first people to counter trend this dump usually gets liquidated. And without going too in depth, without frying your brains, I wait, my confirmation is right underneath this pocket. A man just goes phew, with it. I'm just making it very basic. Like, trust me, there's a few things that I want to see. So when I see chasers get liquidated, that's when man's looking for my place to put my money on it. Now, of course, there's two conditions there that man has to see first in it. Just within that look, and it's quick. It's very quick, bro. I'm on the lower time frames. It's 12 seconds. I've probably got like what, 12. Wait, no, I need to see at least three. No, I need to, yeah, at the very least, I need to see 2 candles. So I've got 24 seconds to make a decision. And if I miss the move, I miss the move. You feel me? But this is why I trade in lower time frames, because there's an abundance of opportunities. I don't need to be waiting too long. So look, them man usually get liquidated, right? And the target for these man, oh yeah. So check it. It's a mad thing, because the market usually liquidates people on both sides of the market. So there's people that first take that counter trend up, they get liquidated. And the people that sold to liquidate them, man, here, they usually get liquidated. Oh, oh. Okay, cool. So this is what I'm looking for right now. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Whatever, right? That's the type of price action I'd be looking for when it comes to my entries. So it's like an efficient the market, bro. The market, G, it leaves no one behind. It's taking all your money. I'm not. Let me not say it like it's gonna take all your money. Like, um, what do you mean? Like you're gonna blow your account, lose all your money, type shit. But it's a thing where the market is always looking for liquidity, and it's going to take liquidity on both sides, whether you're a buyer or a seller. Now you just need to learn how to maneuver in that shit. You feel me? But shit. And you see, bro, all my days. Oh my days. Look what I just showed you guys. Oh shit, I'm getting excited, bro. But this is lit. Yo, check it. Look, what was I just telling you, man? This is where I'm looking for an opportunity to. And what did I tell you guys about when a low is taken? You usually see a huge impulse in the other direction. Do you know how many points this is, my G? I don't. Let me see. From this low. Now look, usually my entry would be this. I'm not even gonna show. I'm not even gonna tell you guys that right now. That's just you don't even need to be thinking about entries right now. You need to be thinking about how price moves in it. But obviously, my entry would be there as soon as I see a break of structure there. And let me see the ruler here. So that's 5 points. That's $100 in 1 minute and 36 seconds, G. Brother. Brother. Of course, we're gonna sweep all these man here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But this is my direction. Like you don't have to be right to make money, G. Yeah, I'm saying that price can go all the way here. This is what I'm anticipating, but you know, price can do whatever the fuck it wants. I told you guys in the beginning, you follow price. You don't front run price. Do you set a buy stop on the candle? No, I don't. I market execute. Bro, I'm on a 12-second chart. This shit happens in an instant. You think man's got time to be You think man's got time? Okay, maybe in London session I got time, but I don't trade London session. I track price, London and Asia. I learn how price moves in London and Asia. And it's in New York that I trade. I do that. I set that routine for myself to know this shit at the back, just to know this shit instinctually, to make this subconscious to me. That's why I have that routine. So I don't buy stock because man ain't got the time to be looking, stalking my confirmation, and then to be clicking like this and putting the buy stops, bro. No, I just hit bow. I market. I just hit the buy market button. As soon as I see it, I just click, and then I manage my risk. That's what I do. But of course, you can buy stock. I just believe it's not. I don't. Not even that I believe it is inefficient for me. I've done that before. Of course, this was during back testing, and it just proved ineffective, inefficient. I don't do that. However, if you're on a higher time frames, of course, buy stock. The way I trade, I'd buy stock on the higher time frames because I don't have to be so. Uh, I don't have to be so quick with my decisions. Like I can just chill. So. Mm, Pardon me. I think That's about it, really. I went through the origin of the move. I went through the four candle dump, toilet paper people that chase the first counter trend move in a dump. They get liquidated, and then my entry confirmation is just below there. Have to be in a zone, and then we move up. And basically, I think price is in the range right now. Yeah, so that was all in a 12 second. Now, if we look at it from a 1 minute perspective, ultimately, I'm looking for this low to be taken right here. I'll make this purple for you guys, and I'll tell you the reason why. I'm not saying price is gonna dump below, but oh wow, oh Lord, I don't know, I don't know, I don't need to know. But if I were to engage in price again, it would be below this low. Now, price doesn't have to go there, but I know what I'm prepared for. I already made my money with this long position down here. I'm already out. I ain't holding. I'm not looking for all-time highs or some shit to break highs. Nah, bro. I'm good with my 5 points. Gee, that's $100 in a matter of minutes. Where the fuck do you hear about that in this world? So I cut my position early. I managed my risk well, and then I continue to observe price and see what it does. So like I said, the only way I'm gonna be considering another long position is if we're below this low, and I'm gonna now update the zone to this last down candle. Another oh shit. Okay, cool. The 70%. Ooh, okay, cool. I'm looking for that. Let me put that there just so we know what swing we're in. But this low here, we can see one more little bounce. Now I can't lie, it's a stretch. This is a stretch. Like I say it's a stretch because we're so close to the low. But if price intends to move higher from here, it will show you. And I'm prepared for it. But it doesn't have to. And if price just dumps, if prices just goes the same shit that happened over here, then I adjust accordingly. Simple as that. So price is just in a range. We are between. Did we get a closure below this low? Yes, we did. Okay, that body closure above this, above that. Yeah, we're just in the range. So I'm gonna remove this right here. If you guys got any questions, I know I haven't even been paying attention to the chat like that when I just speak. So if you guys got any questions, just tell me now because we're in the range. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. G. Uh, well, yeah, nothing's going on for me to even make decisions off. I'll say that at the very least. That what's this arrow for? I think yeah, this was the target in it. So price usually targets the people that sold to take out those chasers. Even these guys are considered chasers because you shouldn't even be selling low. You shouldn't even be selling low. Like what are you doing? Like bro, I can't lie. It's so sick. I can't lie. You're seeing price print every single. You're seeing human behavior, human pattern, human patterns of behavior being printed every single second. Every single second. Bro, I forgot to adjust my fucking face. Let me put it on this side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I man said it was just in the middle of the screen the whole time. You're seeing how people transact with each other each and every single second, each and every single minute, each and every single fucking day. And it's just repetition, bro. Like, oh my days, this shit is fucking sick. Because once you know how price moves, bro, then all of it is about just finding your own little pot. Finding your own little pot of gold. Finding your own little move in there. Just like how we are in society, right? Everyone's on their own thing. Everyone's got their own chop. Likewise in the market, everyone, well, I can't lie. Not everyone chops in the market, my G. Not everyone, the market's chopping them. You feel? Yo, more time it's the brokers and the exchanges that be chopping. Not the traders, you feel me? But once you know how price moves, right? If you know how people move, then you know how to conduct yourself in that environment. You feel me? You're able to make better informed decisions. You feel me? And that's that. And that's that. I can't lie. I know it's only an hour, but I'll leave you guys with that. I'll leave you guys with that. I can't lie. This was a good warm up session for me, just to train my eyes on my analysis because I do this shit anyway. Every London session, every Asia session, every New York session, I'm in this shit. I'm always training because it's so much shit to remember. And fuck it, it's not even about memory at this point. It's about, it's not even about memory. What the fuck is the word I'm trying to look for? It's about, bro, it should be like instinctual. It should be the same as, it should be as easy as me picking up this water bottle here. I ain't thinking about that shit. Do you wait for 2 lick swing to take and then you enter on a 12-second candle? Bro, I can't lie, G. Don't. You shouldn't even be asking me, like, how I enter, bro. Do you even know how price moves? Hmm? Do you even know what you have to look for? Do you even know your structure? Do you even know all that? Do you even know order flow? Do you even know how structure is created and destroyed? Do you even know those cycles in price first? Nah, yo, Daniel, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. Therefore, call me when I hop off the stream. Innit? I'll be real with you, bro. When I'm on YouTube, when I'm live streaming, I'm not here to be talking to you about entries. Yes, I tell you what I do in the market. Yes, I tell you how I enter, but best believe, bro, we are not gonna have the same strategy, the same system to actually trade. We're two different people. And I made that first mistake. I'll tell you this. I said when you're in the range, it's like an intermission, basically for me. Basically, for me, yeah. But you can trade it. So, like Daniel, you can trade it. It's just that we're on a lower time frame. So, a range in the lower time frames, I just stay out of. But let's say you were on the hourly for, you know what? Just for you, just for you. This is a 144-minute right here. This is a range. This is the same shit that you would see in here, zoomed out here on the 1 minute. Well, this is not a good example, shit, but this is what price looks like on the higher time frame. You can trade this. There's little areas in here that you can scout. You only make analysis once you're in the zone. Right. 1 minute. Let me go back to the 1 minute. As for GRXN, I just wanted to make the point that the mistake I made with my mentor was that I wanted to trade like my mentor. But obviously, as some stubborn you, I wasn't listening because my man was only saying, not only saying, what my man was teaching was that you need to learn how price moves first, and then you find your own rules of engagement. Now, he taught his rules of engagement. He taught how he trades. But best believe how anyone trades. I don't think any trader trades the same way as someone. You may use the same concepts, but best believe you don't trade the same way. So asking for the entry confirmation, bro, asking how I enter, bro, you're jumping too far ahead. Slow down. Slow down, G. Slow down. And I'm not getting at you. I'm just telling you because I used to have your mindset. And that's the mindset that it doesn't serve you. That's basically what I'm trying to say. What you're asking right here, right now, it doesn't serve you. And I know why you're on this stream. It's because you want to learn how the market actually moves. That's why I titled the whole shit like that. But focusing on how to enter, how to trade versus learning how the market actually moves are two completely different things. But not analysis, but like comfortable predictions. You're on the line, bro. Yeah, you're on the line. I want to call it predictions. I'll just say, what you anticipate and your what you look for to engage with. Conditions. I think, yeah, conditions that you need to see met before you engage with price. Price doesn't do what you have. Price doesn't have to do what you want it to do. But if you see price do this, then you do that. If you see this, then you do that. If you see that, then you do this. If then, if then, if then, if then. That's something my mentor taught me as well a lot. And that's the type of mindset you want to have when analyzing price, following price. If price does this, then I'm gonna move like that. If price does that, then I'm gonna do that. You need to have, bro, you need to be able to understand what the market is doing at all times. Look, I told you guys, what did I just tell you? I want this low to be liquidated. We liquidated it, we see that shift up. Now, this is not as strong, I'll be real. Let me go on the 12 second. But you guys see, right? Just from this, that this is not a trade I would have been in, but this is to show you, yeah, we follow price, we don't front run it. We don't front it. We follow price. We don't lead price. We don't lead it. So look, we took out this low. That was 4 points, bro. Do you know how much 4 points in 1 minute is $80, bro? Now let's see if we get, okay, cool. It looks like we just dumped straight through. I did say this was I was stretching it a bit here. So we ended up taking out this low here. And let me see the 1 minute. If we get a body closure in the 1 minute, that's new order flow. We get that. Yeah, I'm ending the stream. I'm pretty sure you guys learned a lot. I said I was gonna end the stream time ago, but yeah, GRXN. I need more experience, and you gain that experience back testing. That is your hyperbolic time chamber, if you know what that is. But back testing is your hyperbolic time chamber. That is your gym. That is your training. That is your gym as a trader. Go back in time and test what I'm telling you. So before I end the stream, GRXN, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. Back test. What were the concepts? Simple concepts that I was just talking about. I started the stream where we trade near a higher time frame. Bro, I'm talking too much. We'll talk. I'm starting to stumble over my words. When we trade near a higher time frame high or a higher time frame low, you usually see a pullback. and then a violation. That's one thing you need to backtest. It's a basic market cycle, I can't lie. Very basic. Backtest that. Anything else? No, that's a bit too advanced. Boom, boom, boom. Backtest that. Just backtest that one thing. Just backtest that. I won't overload you with information. But yo, everyone in the stream, I appreciate you coming through. You feel me? This is for my brother. You feel me? Shout out to Daniel. You feel me? But I may hop on YouTube more. I may hop on YouTube more. Who knows? I may stream New York or Asia. Fuck knows, who knows, innit? But I appreciate you guys coming through, and yeah, man, I'm out.